Hey, y'all. Go ahead and invite the guests in. How y'all doing? This is the second episode of the More Than a Creator. And I'm so happy that y'all are tuned in with us. Give me a few minutes. Y'all know I gotta get my people on. Here we go. Alrighty then. Alright. And there. Okay, y'all. So before we hop into it, how y'all doing? Hey, y'all. My name is Summer Chrissiana, and I am the host of the More Than a Creator series that is started on this platform. I started this one to promote the brunch that we're having January 14th. Tickets are available in my bio at www.summerchrissiana.com. But yes, January 14th will be the More Than a Creator brunch. Hello, Chrissy. We're giving it a few minutes just to let a couple people hop on as well as our guests hop on. Today we are interviewing 3RDegree Nick. I'm gonna let him say his name, y'all. I'm gonna let him say his name because I did the 3RD and added another D. So I'm gonna let him explain his name. We're gonna go into detail about that and just get to know who he is, what he does, where he comes from, and we will hop into that in a few minutes. Just give it some time so he can hop on. And this series will be posted on the IGTV page on the More Than a Model. There we go. And I will also be uploading this to our YouTube page, which will be coming in the future. I want to gather up a bunch of content, maybe like a whole season's worth, and then I'll be uploading it onto the YouTube channel. So I haven't started a YouTube channel yet for the More Than a Creator series, but it is coming. It'll actually be under More Than a Model instead of More Than a Creator. That will be the name of the page. But yeah, 3RDegree has been at Bonfire ATL Performance. He is originally from Chicago, and he's done a few different things in Atlanta. I'm excited to hear about what he has going on in Chicago and his transition and what he has in store and what's going on with him. We actually met by going to school together at North Springs, I believe. She said, I love this. Thank you, girl. We met at North Springs in Sandy Springs, Georgia. And we actually just kept in contact. He supported my businesses. I've supported his music. So it's all about putting your people on, especially who you know. You know, it's always good to step outside your circle, but make sure you take care of the people in your circle as well. Some of the questions that I'll be asking him are, what's his favorite song and why? Of course, like I already said about his transition from from Chicago to Atlanta, and how he incorporates that into his music. That is what I'm interested about. And also where his name came from, because he was sure to correct me, as he should be. You don't want nobody to get your name wrong. But he was sure to correct me, so I want to know where his name originated from and how it came about. And if you are interested in being on a platform, you're more than welcome to DM me. It is $20 to book an interview, and you'll be able to have this posted on the page for however long. Like I said, it's going to be on the YouTube channel as well as on here, so you can see it forever and never ever and never ever. And yeah, just message me if you have any questions. If you know anyone that has a brand, it's more than a creator, which means it's more than just a YouTuber, more than just a business owner that creates content. Being more than one thing is what the More Than a Model represents. So we started off as More Than a Model, having a More Than a Model workshop, which is always my number one, my sweetheart, my first event. More Than a Model workshop, which means that, like I said, you're out of the box. You're more than a model. Oh, here we go. We got our guest hopping on. You are more than a model, so we'll get more into detail later, but we're going to go ahead and have our guest hop on. Hey, hey, how you doing?
What's good? You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
My bad. I was trying to swap to my phone and shit. My phone started doing some goof ass shit.
Oh,
I
all
was,
right, good. Long as we got you here now. So I was telling them a little bit about you and how we met in school, and that you originally from Chicago, but you came to Atlanta and you're doing your rap career and everything. So just let my people know first how to pronounce your name, because I told them about the little mishap we
yeah,
had.
for sure, for
How you
sure.
pronounce your name first?
It's third degree Nikee. It's like it's not third degree Nikee. It's third degree Nikee. You know what I'm saying? With two
Okay.
E's. So like people get confused. Like like I got a story for everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm real tapped in and stuff. I don't really be like really just out here for no reason and shit. Like I got a story and shit. Why my name is my name. I feel like nicknames and shit like that. Like I feel like
Watch your
you
mouth, but I
should.
got you.
You said, huh?
You gotta watch your mouth, but I got you.
Oh, my bad. Like I feel like your name like has to be given to you. Like a nickname got to be given to you, not like something that like that you just give yourself or whatever. So like people be thinking like Nike is because the brand or whatever. People steady looking at my clothes or something or think like Nike. Just do it, whatever. If that's how people remember it, that's cool. But like I always like it ain't no hard. You know what I'm saying? No hard feelings. My name. I just got to stand on my. I got to stand on it.
Right.
Like I remember when I was popping out to like I had DJ Chaos and all these DJs used to like be saying my name wrong on the mic and stuff when I first like start popping out to the city and stuff, and I correct them the same way. I
Right.
wouldn't perform or nothing. I'm like, and how I tell them like I'll let them know like basically like you can't be mad at me for correcting you for my name. You won't want me calling like something else. You know what I'm saying? Or making
Exactly.
up a name. So that's so it's 3RDegree, and then
Right.
Nike with two E's and stuff. So it's all together or whatever. I try to be authentic and different. Like I don't really like. I ain't want to put it third degree. Like I don't know. I just did. I ain't like it like that. I like how it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So where did that come from? And you
Um,
absolutely right. Always correct people on your name. Like even with me, Summer Chrissiana, that Chrissiana, that's important. Even if they just say Summer, no, it's two. So
yeah.
I completely understand. That's why I apologize. But yeah, where your name come from?
Well, I got the name Nike like from this 7-year-old actually. Back in like I think it was like what is it freshman year or sophomore year, one of them years, and it was
High
my
school or college?
it was in high school. I ain't go to college.
Mm-hmm.
I what's the name? It was a little boy outside, and it was my friend Naya, and I love this because like when I'm big and everything, like I got this shit to back it up. Hopefully he remember. You know what I'm saying? But
Uh-huh.
Naya definitely gonna remember. It was her little brother, and he was like 7 at the time. He had a brand. He had a name for like all the sports brands, like K Swiss and Adidas and stuff like that. So like he had like how you spell Nike is Nike. He's saying it was like he was saying it for a lot of different stuff, and he was like, "Nigga, I know everything." I know he said me watch my mouth, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's he's like, "Nigga, I know everything." So then we was outside. You know how I used to play tag and shit outside and stuff
Right.
outside, and he was like, it was like, man, that should be your name because you be knowing everything. And at the time, we young and it's not really everything, but like I got a godly intuition. Like it's crazy. Like people be trying to just fake tapped in the energy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
people don't really be really tapped into themselves and to the
Right.
world, to the universe. I'm not even fully 100,000% tapped in, but I'm tapped in a lot, way more than a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like to life or death situation. So it just really stuck. Like it came from that. It's like you should call yourself Nike. Like you be knowing everything. I'm like, man, so we got to school, how that get, and people's like, oh, Nike, like, why you keep calling him Nike? And then
Right.
he's like, cause that nigga know everything. And then I'm like, what? Like, and then like how you spell Nike. So it stuck like that. We put the extra E back when I had management back in like 2017. I had management and like I stand on whatever I'm on. Like I hear people out and stuff, but I was like, I'm not changing my name. They was telling me like, oh, you'll get sued when you get big time. You'll get sued Gucci man get sued every day for his name, and I'm like, whoa. And then my manager at the time, she used to go to school with us. It was crazy. So she know my kind of like my backstory, you know, like.
Right.
So she knew I wasn't gonna change my name. She know my face. I'm looking at them like, you crazy. And then she was like, no, you put an extra E for energy. I'm like, that's perfect.
Ooh.
That's perfect because like I'll be at like interviews and stuff. Like after I get done performing somewhere, and they be like, you know, I still got the interview on my phone somewhere. A dude was like, oh, said some ignorant stuff like, so when God coming back, since you know everything. I'm like, what, bro?
Okay.
Like that's goofy. So you know,
Yeah.
it's like, so I got that for extra energy, and then 3RDegree is like first thing people usually say like that come to their head is like burn or hot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like everybody know I'm a hot head. Like I didn't give myself that name either. It took a couple like when you know I used to get in trouble in school a lot, and I remember administration was one time I did something and it was like, man, you dealing with one of the biggest hotheads, one of the biggest hotheads, and stuff, and I just kept hearing that. Leah, still to this day, like you know, I still hear like my girlfriend, coworker, she a grown woman. You know, she ain't even spoke to me like that. We ain't even really had no conversation. She like, oh yeah, she got her little hothead. Like people really call me that, and it's like I don't even show that side to them. They still call me that. It's like I don't know. You can just tell. Like I guess that's another way. Of, like you could tell I don't play. You know, I'm cool. I'm real cool and stuff, whatever. But I'm serious about certain stuff. So you know, and I don't play and stuff. So you know, it's just like the 3RDegree put that extra kick on it, the Nike. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like Nike, you know what I'm saying? Nike, I'm like Nike, and then I ain't want just the brand. And I actually met this dude named Nike from Chicago too. Like this, he, you know, I can't say Atlanta. Like I got bust of both worlds, but it's like he really like stand on Chicago and like really like fucking with the hood and all that. And he was in Thug video and that best friend video. He barely put him in there, but he like got like endorses and stuff with Nike. So I'm like, damn, bro, he done took my name. So I got to add that kick on there. Like, and then it made me feel better because you know how the baby and Lil Baby.
Yeah.
So that come out later, you know what I'm saying? So I feel even better about it. Look, 3RDegree Nike, you know, like, so I got a story with myself. So, you know, you can ask him or ask people some Nike and stuff, but I really like you see how when I told you, you was like, oh, like, boom, it's like, now I learned the energy. That's that, yeah.
Now it makes sense. That's gonna make you remember, you know?
Exactly. Like, I like that. Like, I just had a meeting, like, with some dude, and he was talking about my name and stuff, and I'm like, bro, it's a story, you know? Like, I don't care about the you know, like, people trying to confuse it with Nike. It don't matter because that get people to remember me. You know, they might be like, just do it. I mean, that's close, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Some people just don't even have that. But, yep, that's the name. So 3RDegree Nike, you know?
So how do you incorporate Chicago in your music?
Man, it's just in my blood. Like, you know, it's just in my blood. Like, that's just my blood. Just like, I'm the underdog. Like my cousins, like in Chicago, if you from like New York, you from all that, like you rapping, like you gotta rap. Like
all that, yeah.
I never wanted to rap, bro. My cousins used to bully my ass and shit, and like make my ass rap. Like, no, Casey, you finna rap. Like you finna rap. Like we'll walk down. You know what I'm saying? Like you be walking down the street, right, and then like we walking down the block or whatever. We might go and play basketball or something, and then. Like my cousin, it'd be Keith, it'd be my cousin KJ, then Brandon, and they rapping. It's like a line, so you might say a line. So I might be like, "Oh yeah, I'm kicking it on the block," and then the next person goes like, "Yeah, get hit with this Glock." You know what I'm saying? Just little stuff like that. So like, I was like, "Bro, I'm not doing it." They be like, "Cuz you messing shit up," slapping me across my head and shit. I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, so you might just try and. Like I was never fire, you know, like and a lot of stuff that I'm fire at now, and it's like it's just in our background, you know, to like, you know, like that's our culture, like out there, that's just a hobby. That's just everybody rap, like everybody rap. So I got my sauce and my style, like for real, like I'm musically inclined more because of Atlanta, you know, like that gate. So it's like. That's why I feel like a lot of Chicago rappers running shit right now. They don't understand, like, you know what I'm saying? Because once we got the culture down pat, it just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't always call myself I don't say like rapper. I'll be like a music artist because I'm not gonna always spit you a hot 16 or whatever. I'm gonna always paint you a picture though. You know what I'm saying? So or give you some flow and stuff or whatever. So I feel like my voice and my accent, like in some way, like I don't have a very strong accent no more, but you know, I still don't sound like I'm from Atlanta at all, you know.
Right.
So it's like I feel like my aggression kind of and my voice, like it that's where I like kind of get it from, or how I say words and stuff. So, you know, it's just crazy because Atlanta just I used to wear mismatched socks, high waters. I didn't care about no putting on no clothes and stuff. And Atlanta just gave me my socks and stuff. But you know, Chicago go forever be, you know what I'm saying, like in there. So I guess that's, you know, that's how I do it.
So what's your favorite song that you have of yours?
Oh, some shit ain't even dropped like that.
Oh.
Yeah, like my project, like I just be having stuff happen, and you know, thank God that I'm always, you know, I'm blessed and he get me out of the situation I'm in. But like I be trying to focus, and I still, like, you know, be having little run-ins and stuff with trouble and stuff, so it unfocus me. It's hard. It's easy to get unfocused, and it's kind of hard to stay focused, especially with, you know, the universe gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying? So it just, I try to stay afloat. But it's a song called Reminiscent Heaven. Um, Reminiscent Heaven, and a lot of people out here, they don't get their stuff mixed and mastered. You know, that's like the thing. They try to take the cheap way out or whatever, and quality is quality and quantity is, like, you know what I'm saying, quality over quantity. And like it's just an all around song. It's a universal song. I've been trying to look for it. That's why I'm trying to like maneuver into. Like I'm not gonna always rap. Like I used to always do my freestyles, but this is like universal, where I play this shit for Indian motherfuckers, for white people, for, you know what I'm saying, for every genre of person. Like,
And
you
that's
know what
what
I'm
you
saying,
got to tap into to reach that big
gangsta niggas.
crowd.
You know, so it's smooth or whatever. Like, I mean, if you got time, I'll play them. I'll play it and shit too. Like, you know, if we had time, or I definitely send it or something. But it's very universal. It's very universal. It's to the point, like, if I played it for anybody, your grandma, your auntie, whatever and stuff, like you're gonna love it. You know what I'm saying? It's a passion. It's like, you know, my EP that I'm working on, it's called Power of Passion. So, you know, it's like I really don't know how I be creating stuff, like, for real. It's just the passion in me. Like, and like, but yeah, it's called Reminiscent Heaven. Is that the heaven is like not like heaven like heaven, but like heaven. I had an ex-girlfriend named Heaven. So, you know, when you make your best music, I feel like it's when you in pain. You know, when you in struggle. So
So is the song about her?
yeah, like,
Okay.
yeah, in a way, the pain behind the song didn't just come from her, but overall, yeah, the song is about her. And it's like some people they go hear like the heaven in the song, like, cause I melodically said it, like it's just something different. Nobody doing what I just did on this song, and what I'm doing, like, no, it's no songs that's sounding like this. And you know, it's just like, and it's so easy to fucking listen to. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's so easy to listen to, like, man, it is about her and stuff. And you know how you heard of, you can't, like, a scorn woman, that's the worst thing, you know, like, so,
Wait
like,
a minute. Wait a minute. You said that's the worst thing.
yeah,
You talking to a feminist? Don't get me
I'm
started on here.
saying,
So
like,
I'm
that
gonna
is
let you.
the
I'm
worst.
gonna let you fix your sentence.
All right, a scorn woman is
Oh,
one.
scorn. Okay, I thought you said strong. Okay.
Nah,
Yeah, that's why I said, hold
nah,
on. Yeah. Okay, scorn. Yeah, I
nah,
got you.
a scorn woman. Like, you know, I remember my OG told me that, like, she told me that one time, and I did not listen. I didn't understand, you know? And it's like, that mess is real. Like, that mess is real. Like, and that's where, you know, I symbolically put it in there, because, like, she asked me, I had got another girlfriend. And, and it's crazy how stuff happened, and it's crazy how stuff happened, but she stayed 2 doors down from us. And I didn't even know that. Like, I met her after and stuff or whatever. But, you know, like, she got a TPO. People don't know that. That's a temporary protection order. And it wasn't because she's in danger. Like, this was like 4 months after we was over. She just tired of seeing me and my shorty. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, tired of seeing me and my shorty, like, groceries, da da da. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, like like I'll get tired of that shit too. I ain't gonna lie, but I wouldn't put no TPO on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck? Like, bro, even the court was like, I really let her get the shit because I was scared because she know too much about a nigga and shit and all that. So like I was like, man, let me let her get this and you know what I'm saying, throw her a bone or whatever, you know. So like she was on some really trying to get me. So like even to the point I knew if I put this song out, because at the time I was gonna release it then, I didn't want the song to say her name because like if she could prove, you know what I'm saying, I don't be trying to play with them people, you know.
Exactly,
like
you shouldn't, especially as a black man.
Yeah, so like I'm not even trying to play. So I was like, man, I gotta find a way to put this in there without, because when I hear beats, when I'm creating, the beat makes me. That's why I respect the producer so much. So when I heard it, it was like, this is what I want to say, but I can't say it. And thank you to my engineer, man, JP. Like he just knew how to incorporate that in the whole thing. Like he knew how to incorporate it, like to where I could smartly put it in there. It's just like the song is it's just so beautiful. Like it's beautiful. Like that's the adjective you use for that song. It's like it's beautiful. Like it's a couple of joints I got like that. Like I'm talking about like when my EP drop, like my cover finna look like I'm really stepping on stuff like to what the point, you know, I be telling people all the time, I want to be on stage with Janae Aiko and, you know, Josie Cat. Like, I'm not trying to be on stage with, you know, I mean, like, I'll be on stage with anybody, but it's like, that's what I'm aiming for, you know, like, that's the fan, I'm trying to go, longevity is mine, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I try to find them type of songs, and, like, when I drop it, Power of Passion, it's like, nobody go tell me. People like, yeah, me too, that Me Too movement stuff. And I'm like, bro, we're not the same. You know, like, kudos to you, and I wish you, you know, but we not the same. You know what I'm saying? We definitely not doing it for the same reasons. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when my stuff come out, it's like, you ain't really like, even when I play Reminisce of Heaven, motherfuckers is in their brain. They like, either if you a hater, and you got that hating in your blood, oh, this gonna make you really hate. It's gonna make you go back to the drawing board. You know what I'm saying? It should motivate you, because I hear stuff and I'm like, damn, they make me, I don't be hating, you know, but it's like, it makes somebody like, damn, I wish I could make something like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's that type of song and stuff. But, yeah, that's
when is your EP dropping?
I was really shooting for before this year over, but if not before this year is over, then the beginning of next year, not no later than Valentine's Day.
Right.
Not no later than Valentine's Day, like for a fact, like not no later than Valentine's Day and stuff. So
you gotta let me know, because I definitely posted all over the page. You've been supporting me for the longest.
For sure.
With your music too, so just let me know and I'll put it on the page.
Yeah.
And on my main page.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely all your stuff, man. When you're down white, remember I came and put slid on. Yo, remember I slid on you for that?
That too powder. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that was the shorty that I was with. That was the shorty that I was with before, like after Heaven and stuff. Who I pulled up with and stuff. And yeah, man, she was an AKA. And so yeah, that pink and green. So that definitely was a little thing too, because you know them girls in college, they want to be in sororities and stuff so bad and stuff. So, but yep.
Yeah. Your Bonfire ATL performance, I want to get into that. How did that go?
I actually performed Reminisce of Heaven there. I gave them some stuff that's not dropped, and that was it could have been way better. It could have been way better if like I were to be able to get all the headphones how I wanted. Like, it was still amazing. And anybody who know, I kept trying to stress to people, like, bro, this is not one of them club joints where everybody damn got the flyer and all this. You got to get booked for this. Like, you're getting booked. Excuse me. And you're getting booked. And the whole event is, if you go there without a performance, is great. You know what I'm saying? It's like a hippie type of thing, but it's like, they changed it now. But before, it was the inside and it was the outside. So they had, you know how they got the listening to silent parties and stuff?
Yeah.
Like, so with the silent party, they had that there also. So I was getting everybody to turn to my station.
Oh, yeah, that's so like, dope.
It's like 3 other DJs. So it's like, say this DJ green, this DJ is the red one, and then this DJ this color, and then it's my performance is this color. So I was trying to see what I was like. My goal, like my initial plan was to get all the headphones, like buy the headphones for people, because who don't want free stuff? You know what I'm saying? So it's like I would go buy like all the headphones, give them to mad people that's inside and stuff, and tell them to turn to my station so you could really hear the music. Because I know how to perform, I know how to give a show. So and in the music it sounds excellent. So it's like that's what I try to. But the manager person wasn't there in time. So, but I still got the crowd to turn to my station, like for Reminisce in Heaven, especially. Like I'm like everybody turn. I'm real interactive with anybody in the crowd and anything. I'm not scared for nothing. So I jumped down and I told people to to like go to my station and go make sure you turn to this station. And from the feedback I got, people was like, man, your stuff is hot. Like, it's hot. You know what I'm saying? Like man, like, da-da-da, make sure I'm walking around the crowd and stuff, and people pulling me and stuff or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we follow you Instagram and stuff and everything. So I feel like that I did a real good job and stuff. So, it was cool. It was real cool. And then, I was like a superstar because the thing about Bonfire, I told them I was going to get there. Like, when I got out early this year, I went to an event for some other artists that got booked, and then I told them, like, the person who's booking people, I said, I'm gonna get here. Like, I'm gonna get here because I deserve to be here. I ain't finna pay no way or nothing. Like, I'm gonna get here because I deserve to be here. And you might hear that all the time. She's just like, whatever. And then so when she seen me and I was that main event, you know what I'm saying? Cause they say the best for last and stuff. So I was like, I want to go hurry up and go. They're like, no, like we say the best for last. Like people be happy about that and stuff. I'm like, man, I just want to make sure I grab people. I'm just ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm just ready and stuff. So when I got there, it was a lot of respect. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of respect because I said that I was gonna get there. Like I told her that, and so I got to meet the people who run everything. And I'm never with no police stuff, you know what I'm saying? But like they got like I think APD or whatever, like real police and stuff there, and they clearing stuff out for me, and like I was really looking official, you know what I'm saying? Like moving people out, I got walked to the stage and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Nobody come by me and everything. Like it was real cool. It was real cool. And the lights, that was like I had sound check and everything. Like that was my first time like actually like doing something like that, like sound check and everything, and just getting the lights how I wanted to and everything. But I wish that they would have told me, like they would have told me more in advance when that actual bonfire was going to be that I was performing, so I could have got more people ready and stuff. Like so that was the thing and stuff. But then they just happened after when people going back to school and stuff, And I was like, damn, I wanted to get y'all in the summer when it was everybody here and everything. But it was still a successful event. But yeah, it was real high. It was real high. So I plan on I just from that right there, like that put me on to not perform. I don't even be going to no open mic, none of that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even like I'm like, oh yeah, like now the bar is raised higher. You know what I'm saying? So like
now, I hate to shut you down, but I want to hear more. But you got to come out to my event. It's going to be a brunch because I want to hear more. I want you to talk to everybody about your experiences. Explain your name to them because they're going to remember after that story. But that's going to be January 14th. I'm going to send you the flyer when it come out, though.
Okay, yeah. You said January 14th?
Say it again?
January 14th?
Yep, next year. And then by that time, your song might be out. So you go ahead and promote your song and everything, too. But is it anything that you want to say before you close out? Any advice that you have for people that want to get into the industry?
Yeah, like just do you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let stuff deter you too much. Like don't let stuff deter you too much, and build relationships. Relationships is everything. Like that is everything. Relationships is everything. I can't stress that enough. Always reach out to people and stuff, and don't be scared to take chances at all, man. You gotta take risks and be your own biggest fan. Like, don't wait for anybody else. Be your biggest fan first before you expect everybody else to be your biggest fan. Right. If you don't mess with yourself, then like who gonna mess? How you gonna expect people to mess with you? But always show respect to the janitor, just like you show respect to the CEO, and like just try not let a lot of stuff deter you. And just keep going hard and stay consistent. Try to stay consistent as much as no matter what the universe throws at you. Just try to stay consistent.
Where can we find you at? Like social media and stuff.
Social media on Instagram, hothead_Nikee with 2 E's. Hothead_Nikee with 2 E's on Twitter, everything. So hothead_Nikee with 2 E's. Like and I just dropped in my bag. That was a feature That was a feature. I'm on the first verse, but I dropped it because that artist didn't want to drop it. So that's a very good song, you know what I'm saying? Easy to listen to. I slid on there, you know what I'm saying? So that's out on all platforms, every platform, TikTok, all that, dance to it, whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying?
All right, cool. Well, thank you for coming out. I really appreciate you taking time out of your day.
Oh
And I'll
yeah,
see you
definitely.
soon.
Okay, definitely. Thank you for having me and stuff. Anytime.
All right, have a good day.
All right, you do the same.
All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. Summer's only one season, but stick with me where it's summer year round. I'll see y'all for the next episode.